What's going on, everybody? This is Eisen here with CSGM casting a demo for Team Meridian. Very good friend of ours here at CSGM and a personal friend of mine, Wexit, asked us to do this for his team. Looks like today they're going to be playing against Enemy. Team Meridian side, we have Ito, Karis, Deep Rock, Flex, and Mikey, we're going to call him. Over on the side of Enemy, we got Jew, Anakin, Spooky, Kutchi, and Tiny Lady. I believe this is a female team here on Enemy. Not positive on that, but pretty sure it is. I know that Tiny Lady is one hell of an op. Absolutely fantastic op skills. And Ito as well on the side of Meridian. Crazy opper. So we're going to be going into round one any second now. Meridian starting on the CT side. Look at this buy coming out for Enemy here. Two raid bosses, Spooky and Clutchy. Tech 9 armor for both of them. Well, shot's going to be coming out here early as Ito doing a bit of work here. Clutchy with this engagement in Z. Tech 9 armor works already. Flex and Ito have a nice positioning here over to the B side. The bomb making its way towards A, it seems, as they take highway and mid control right now. Enemy going to be moving on up. Mikey hiding in quad. Does land one on Jew. Tiny Lady with the trade there quickly, and the bomb is going to get planted. So retake going to be underway. Cars does have a kit. Ito and company piling through A main right now. It seemed like this Tech 9 armor buy is really coming into play. Taking a lot of shots, ain't gonna matter as Spooky falls. Touchy from a distance, trying to make something work. Very low on Ito. Tiny Lady, nice shot. One left Cars with a kit on sight. He's going for the tag. Solo, 1 HP, takes out the knives. But ain't gonna last too long as Enemy picks up the first round. Definitely think that that buy from Spooky and Kutchi worked out there for sure. And we got some SMGs at the Galil. Jew on the MP7. Been seeing a lot more MP7 lately. Since the UMP nerf here. Look at Deep Rock in a great spot with this 5.7-1. Not enough for 3. Trades are coming out, though, very quick as Kutchi knocks him dead. Anakin, last player remaining, right before that bomb gets planted, Ito knocks him out. So, good round for Meridian. They didn't have anything there and managed to pick that one up against a fully equipped Enemy side. Take a look at the scoreboard right now. Ito leading the pack with 4 frags. Flex and Cars yet to pick anything up. We're going to see two very strange buys, basically force buys coming out from both teams here. Mikey with this dig and A main lands a shot on Jew. P250 answers right back, so 4-4. Bomb working its way over towards the A site. Rotate's coming in here by truck. AK-47 spray from Kutchi does manage to knock out Deep Rock here. That op shot from Ito connects and gets another one from Truck 3 for him. And Flex right behind with an MP9. Holy crap, I'm sure they were not expecting an op buy to be coming out on round 3. I told you to watch out for this Ito guy. Absolute madman. So massive buy here for Meridian as far as utility goes. Ito still on this early pick coming out of B. Trying to get to the side of the place from this guy. Fantastic 5-7 spray. Gets another one. That's 3 for him already. And Karas finishes him off with the MP7 for another round from Meridian. So 3-1 now. 10 kills already for Ito. Holy crap. Finally, a nice spot coming out for the side of enemy. Meanwhile, Karas, Deep Rock sticking on the SMGs. Some play pushing out mid here. Trades flying all around. Flash banging and getting the hell out of dodge. Mikey was kind of watching his back there. Hit him 4 from a long distance. Look at Karas pushing up pretty heavily into B main. Well, action over there as Jew knocks him out, though. 9 miles away, Mikey gets the dome piece on Anakin. Well, this bomb has a decision to make. Looks like they're heading on over to the B site. Back and forth here. That Molotov doing a little damage there. Ito takes some shots. I don't know how he saw that guy. Holy crap. Jew goes down. Zop versus Zop here is Tiny Lady stuck on the site. Oh, Spooky in a great spot right now. At M4 from Mikey takes him down, though. Look at the Tiny Lady, 12 HP. 1v1 now. This definitely could go in the favor of Tiny Lady, to be honest. What's going to take his one shot? Oh, no, he pulled out a nade. Wow, big mistake there by Tiny Lady. Pulling out that flashbang in a 1v1. Rule number 1, folks. Never pull out nades in a 1v1 like that. Most likely, you're gonna die. So, another round of the board for Meridian. Solid utility buy coming out for these folks on the CT side as they got plenty of mollies and flashbangs. Kits and helmets, oh my. On the enemy side, they ain't working with much. 4 smokes and a flash. A Galil and a Dream. And already Anakin on 5 HP. Lands the dome piece, though, on Flex. And Deep Rock falls right behind as Ito passively holding the Z. Takes one shot and lands it there. Anakin and company going to be dancing around over in the Z right now, trying to figure out what's what. Bomb working its way over to the A side. Ito taking nice position on truck. With the double peak, down to 17 HP, but managed to survive here. Kutchi in the smoke, coming up right behind Ito as he lands an off shot, and now it's all down to Karas. It's not going to be around for much longer as enemy finally picks up a round on their T side, much needed as well. And again, Ito buys it up despite his team not really having much cash at all. I mean, why not? Look at this. The guy's 13-3. Absolutely fantastic play here. You know, they really should pre-fire this, or, sorry, pre-flash this, knowing that Ito's there with the op. Early pick already as Anakin goes down. It's going to be a big old stack here from enemy onto the B site. Karas seems to be Ito's buddy over there on the B site. They have a good little tag team system going on, that's for sure. Difficult for these folks on the side of enemy to get into that B site. Well, 3v5, but we got 3 members on the Meridian side with just pistols. And Bob slowly working its way back. Looks like it is going to be a little boost play here to try to get some intel on what's happening mid. Flashbangs, etc. are coming out. Mikey in a good position here. I think he's on top of the door. Smoke grenades out. 5-7 early, but Tiny Lady lands op shot on Flex. That fragging ain't going to push him out as well to that Molotov. Don't worry, we got Ito over here on the op on car. Lands a shot after missing the first one. Spooky. All down to Spooky, but not going to happen. Ito going ham, continuing the onslaught right now. 16 frags for Ito. Meridian leads us half right now, 5-2. Some Tech 9s and a couple other pistols coming out for enemy. One smoke and a flashbang with armor on Anakin, so a little raid boss time. I'll talk to slow things down a bit here. Karis lands one, maybe two. Ito with the molly, though, burning him alive. Flex coming in for the flank, and they got wiped out real quick. Meridian 6 frags right now. Almost a 20 bomb on Ito right now in a round and 8 rounds of play. That's insane. Some more pistols coming out for the side of enemy. I mean, if you're just going to YOLO rush like that on the site, you might as well not spend $1,000. Very aggressive A play coming out here, it seems. Mikey and company take a gander inside aiming. Yet to see anybody. Flex out there with MP9. Gets one. Deep Rock follows up. He's on an op now, too. 3 members remain for enemy. I'll boost up on white box here. I get a feel of what's what. Mikey spots him out. Call should be here any second. M4 spray does get 1-2 for him. All that's left is Spooky with a Tech 9 tucked in with this bomb. Put up against the 5.7 of Mikey. I don't think so, bub. 7 rounds on the board now at Fort Meridian. Good match so far. Enemy finally picking up some stuff. Oh, no. Looks like Tiny Lady's AFK. This could be detrimental because this was a big buy run. Oh, nope, never mind. She got an op out. A little late to the party, though. These Meridian players are all over the map constantly, really throwing enemy for a loop. They're just not quite sure what's what. You got Ito, now he's over on the A site right now by himself. Big heavy stack here. Oh my god, look at Mikey in such a good spot here. The spray from him from behind, he didn't get even one of them. They're so low. Jew and Spooky on 20 HP. And now 2 members of Meridian are dead. Well, Spooky killing Jew with a Molotov. Ito falls as well. I feel like this is a terrible situation here. Mikey had the jump on him. There's no way they anticipated him where he was. If he would have got those 2 kills, this could be an entirely different round. And there goes Deep Rock. Falls to the rifle of Kutchi. And another round on the board for enemy. Finally, 11 rounds into this half here. Team Meridian leading 7-3. It looks like Ito's still doing work. 18 frags for him right now. Dude's been buying this op every single round since round 3 he's at an op, I'm pretty sure. Looks like it's going to be a slow A execute coming out from the side of enemy. As Molotovs and smoke grenades are getting used up by the boys on Meridian. Right now, Mikey, the only man on B site, or sorry, A. They're making a lot of noise over here in Squeaky. And here's the call for the rotate is Ito and Karis coming on in. Mikey does get 1, 2. Retribution for him. Not enough for 4. Tiny Lady lands op shot. Kutchi in mid. A quick shot on Karis, but Deep Rock follows it up. Flex. Trying to do what he can. Tiny Lady, 83 HP. Mike. Okay. Flex says, I don't think so. Lands a shot of his life. 2 ops now in the hands of the Meridian boys, as Ito yet to pick up a frag in 4 rounds. Still sitting on 18. And pistol buy coming out here for enemy, as they don't really have much to work with. Gonna take a look at the scoreboard real quick. Next round they should be able to buy up. Look at all Deep Rock pushed up. And big heavy presence in mid right now is Deep Rock there. Knocking down Spooky. Shouldn't matter too much. It's going to be basically a Sicka Black yellow B rush. Deep Rock from above. Death from him. Deagle shot from Anakin does land as the bomb working its way over the site. Not going to happen as the op from Flex and Ito almost simultaneously knock out team enemy. Meridian now at 9-3. 13th round here. Ito finally picking up a kill. I say that like it's a bad thing. The guy already has 19 frags. 4 AKs and an op coming out from the side of enemy, and they got a decent amount of utility to work with here. I think they just need to slow things down a bit. Try to work some smokes off for their entry. I mean, one of the biggest issues for them, obviously, is Ito. Karis gets boosted up there. His little battle buddy over on B site. See, Terrace right now spread out all over the map as Flex pushing out in. Jew does get the trade very quickly, though. Molotov preemptive! That Molotov was so sick. He knew he was pushing on the site. They had all the angles covered. So he Molotoved on top of Red Box, kind of preemptively there, and took a ton of damage, so it ended up being a very easy kill. Spray coming out there. Well, Kutchy does manage to pick him up, so Karis and Mikey going to be the only 2 alive, and I don't really see this happening right now. From mid, Kutchy knocking him out, and now Mikey all by himself. He does have a kit, but it's going to be a 1v3, and it's pretty late in the game here, so it's unlikely he's even going to go for this one. Looking for some exit outside of tree room, but all the folks on enemy went the other way. And why wouldn't you? Tomas back coming out for Rock, as they're spending everything they can despite them losing that round. They have a decent buy coming out, and of course Ito with an op again. The guy never doesn't have an op. Posted up in mid, spots the fanny pack of Anakin. Touchy 1, not enough for 2. Nice shot from Flex, though. Taking a lot of damage, down to 8 HP. And the Meridian boys stacked up pretty heavily over on the A site right now. Karis, only one over on B, and unfortunately for him, the rotate's going to be coming in now. So they're going to be putting a lot of pressure on here. Call comes out, flashbang out into B main. Nice from him, double spray down. All down to Tiny Lady on this op. That flashbang was huge. Oh, Tiny Lady. Stuck in checkers. How art thou? Or sunroom, rather. The Tiny Lady gonna look to make her escape. It's 4 members of Meridian remain. It's unlikely anything's gonna happen here. Good opper. Not that good. As this clock ticks down into round number 14, we're going to be going to the final round of the half. And what looks like it'll be a 10-4 at this point. Nice shot from Tiny Lady. They know exactly where she is now. I mean, I really can't see Meridian wanting to push here. They don't have a lot of money left in the bank, and losing any of these guns can be detrimental here for the final round. A little tag damage, but Tiny Lady managed to survive that one. Let's see what kind of a bind we got. Looking at the frags right now, it seems like Spooky, Jew, and Anakin having a bit of problems here. Spooky only 2 frags in 15 rounds. Buying whatever they can here. Enemy on a couple pistols in the Galil. Trying to end this half 10-5. The bomb's still poking around in T-spawn. Not quite sure what they're going to do. A little boost up through vents here. Ito's best friend, and through the smoke, Anakin goes down. I think it was dissipating right on the edge there. And just spot him out. Tiny Lady not paying attention at all, or at least Spooky left the flank, so... Or not the flank, her cover. Right at the bad time. Bomb drops here from Spooky. This is looking amazing right now from Meridian. They're probably going to end this one 10-5 unless Jew and Kutchy go crazy. Bomb yet to make its way to any of the sites. Really don't know what's what. Oh, did Mikey spot? A little bit of an engagement there. M4 versus AK long distance. You saw it here first, folks. AK-47 is better. Jew doing a bit of damage over there. Oh, man, the nade down to 2 HP. Bomb still should get planted. Jew fending him off. Ito misses a shot that comes in with a 5-7. And Karis and Ito always rolling together. These guys are inseparable and absolutely doing work right now. So, Meridian ending this half 11-4. "21 kills for Ito. Wow, that's pretty impressive. 15 rounds of play. I mean, he'd had like a big streak the first 7-8 rounds. He was doing amazing. Then he wasn't getting too many kills because I just think they stopped going to B. Well, halftime going to be underway. Kutchy and Tiny Lady, only people on the side of enemy in double digits. Rest of the squad not doing too hot right now. 3, 5, and 3, respectively, for Spooky, Jew, and Anakin. And the Meridian side, almost everyone over there is in double digits right now. Right on the precipice. Flex and Karis on 9. Deep Ruck on 8. Ito definitely doing work, and I don't want to say that he's like carrying the team, because his teammates have been setting him up really nicely to land some of these shots. And did my stream die? No. And did my... Oh, I thought my stream died. I had a... Something was red on OBS here. Anyway, shots coming out. Major difference in the buys here on the terrorist side. For Meridian versus enemy. They pretty much bought pistol armor on a couple of them. Nice shots from Kutchy. Enemy managed to pick this one up. Huge round for them. Keep the ball rolling on the CT side. And there's kind of a school of thought that on terrorist side, you're most likely to die from a headshot on pistol round. So there's no point in buying chest armor, is what they say, for some of the guys. So upgrading a pistol to like a P250 and a smoke is almost a better situation every time. And we're talking about going up against, quality players here. I'm not talking about your average Gold Nova 2 pug. Let's So you do see that quite a bit here. So Tech9's a little bit of armor and cars with a ton of utility. We're inside of Meridian. He spent a ton of cash, to be honest. I mean, look at this. He's only down to $250. Investing a lot here into this round. Shots coming out early as Tiny does pick up one with that FAMAS. Another one for her. UMP from his battle buddy on that site. They're all so low from behind. Anakin gets one. Carson, Deep Ruck, all that remain. This Tech9 trying to do work over here, but D-Ruck for that nade going to knock him out. And that's going to be it here as Jew finishes this round, makes it 11-6. Still in favor of Meridian, but enemy doing good work right now. And I don't think Meridian could buy here. Inside of some wonky force fire. Looks like they're going to force up anyway here. Flex coming out with the AK, followed by Mikey. Tech9's Galil. And we know Ito's going to save money for that op. Probably all he's thinking about right now is trying to get an op in his hand. Saw him first half, 21 kills on the CT side for Ito with that op. Pretty much had an op every single round on CT side. Jew pushed up super aggressive there. Ito not anticipating that. Anakin in this boosted vents as well, waiting for the flank through mid. Spray down there, but Deep Ruck gets that trade. And they're just absolutely getting melted here. And despite taking a ton of damage, Spooky managed to get a kill and survive. That bomb worked its way up towards mid at this point. Deep Ruck in checkers, lands a shot on Jew. Follow up there on Spooky. Huge plays. They're going to have the bomb down now on the B site. As rotate is going to be coming in. Tiny Lady does have a kit. As far as equipment value goes here, it looks like Meridian has slightly better firepower with that M4 AK versus the Galil, or FAMAS rather. Tiny Lady, no slouch here. That flashbang was huge. Knock a dead Karis. Is Deep Ruck going to be hiding in checkers? They managed to get sprayed on. They have a kit here, so they should... Yeah, there you go. There you go, buddy. Pass the buck. Another round of the board for enemy. So 3 rounds consecutive. As the Meridian continue the force buy train. Should think about saving a little bit here. Let's see what they do. So, once again, Tech9, some pistols coming out. Deep Ruck with decent nades as well as cars. So, 2 smokes on the squad. Full armor for Ruck and Flex. I think they might have been just buying down to 2K or so, but Flex still at 1550. So, I don't really know if they're paying too much attention to their economy other than probably doesn't matter too much since loss bonus is pretty fat right now. Meanwhile, enemy really doesn't have much. If enemy loses this round, Meridian could make a run for it here. Clutchy, Molotov going to take some damage on the side of that squad. They're going to be spraying. Bomb, not going to get planted. Clutchy says, I don't think so. 3-4 for her. This car's going to be last man standing over there, and they just get melted. So enemy again, nice round. Only losing 1 man. And now we're going to see the buy coming out here. Meridian, hopefully Ito picks up an op. There it is. Big buys for both teams as enemy's still going to be rolling with those Galils. Why do I keep saying Galil? I don't know. FAMAS. These are both terrible guns. Although we have starting to see a lot more FAMAS and Galil usage ever since the UMP nerf. People have been spending a little extra cash. Spooky pushed up through the smoke. Flex goes down and death from above. Almost simultaneous kill there as Ito takes out Anakin. So 4v3, man advantage here at Fort Meridian. This is their round to lose for sure. Oh, off shot from Tiny Lady, hidden in checkers. Oh, in a fantastic position. 3 frags now. This car's going to be the... Can't even finish my sentences. This guy's getting killed so fast. Tiny Lady with a 4K there. Looks like enemy did 9-11 is uncontested right now onto the CT side. 5 consecutive rounds in a row. put Meridian in another force bind situation. And Karst, the odd man out with the Tech 9. The rest of his squad went full Deagles. The old deco round. And Kutchy going to be on the site right now. Spooky as they do get 1, 2, 3 fall. Deep Rock is going to get that bomb planted. Deagle spray from Mikey. Wild and aggressive. These Deagles still manage to stay alive. So picking up some extra cash with that bomb plant is going to help things. And the gun of Mikey gets spotted out there as they get sprayed down. Deep Rock should have maybe peeked there. Kind of baited his team a little bit, but AK Spray gets 1. Well, ain't going to matter as Anakin with the US pieces. I don't think so, buddy. 10 rounds now for enemy. Huge comeback. 6 rounds in a row on their CT side. So Meridian having a bit of trouble, and I can't help but think it's because of these weird force buys they kept doing early in the half. I mean, yeah, they got the bomb planted on 1, but they shouldn't have force bought on 2. They should have full saved. But they spent a ton of money. They bought a bunch of Tech 9s and armor and smokes. So on round 3, they were in kind of a weird loss bonus situation, plus bomb plant money. So they had another, $3,500 for a force buy. And it kind of put their economy in shambles here for the rest of this round. But as I'm yapping on right now, enemy losing men left and right. And Anakin once again boosted up into this vents. They got to start paying attention to that. Whoa, op shot. That was insane. Mikey falls, so 3-2 right now as the bomb working its way over to the A site. And Ito with that green knife. The Huntsman knife is cool looking, right? Like its shape. I just don't like the handle color. That's the one thing about that knife. Otherwise, I'd probably like to have a Huntsman. But the handle color is just gross. Not sure if enemy's going to actually go for this one. Oh, nice. Tiny Lady with the little baity bait there. As Jew from behind lands a shot. Ito says, I don't think so. 2 for him. His car's going to be coming up. That's his best friend over there. Molotov or not, Ito's going to take him out by himself. Well, Meridian finally picking up a round for their T-half here after 6 consecutive in a row from enemy. Ito right now, 25 kills, but, Kutchy and Tiny Lady on the other team, they're catching up. 20 bombs for either of them. Frag's starting to even out a bit for both teams. There's Meridian now with 12. Shots getting out early here. Little love tap from his teammate. And Jew eking around to the smoke. He's done this a few times. Double spray down to Spooky. Gets the 3rd. And what a turn of events now is Deep Rock going to be the last man standing. And that was just fantastically terrible for the side of Meridian. They just got melted over there. Jude done that a few times where he pushed up in that aggressive smoke and played box and kind of just jumped into B main rather. That worked out for sure. As enemy now 11 on the board, so getting kind of in a scary situation here for Meridian. I mean, they ended this half 11-4. So far, only 1 round of their T-side, so work definitely need to be done. As Ito says, I can do the same thing with a Deagle. Lands a dome piece on Tiny Lady. Tech 9 through the smoke, not going to be enough. Spooky managed to stay alive, 20 HP. Flex pops out and gets that trade. Man advantage here for the side of Meridian as Ito desperately spraying with that Deagle. Managed to get 2 with that gun. It's going to be a B site now. Unless Anakin has anything to say about it. Ito holding a good spot. They got to get this bomb planted. Really not in the best situation as far as equipment value, but ain't going to matter as Ito gets 1. He's got a 3 bomb. 4 for him. This guy's got like 5 4Ks this game. I don't know how many 3Ks he has. absolute work here for Ito. 29 frags for him going into the 25th round now as Meridian leads 13-11. And just pistol buys coming out here for enemy. Looks like they're just going to be stacking up on B site, taking a gamble, trying to get some of these guns out of the hands of the Meridian boys as the onslaught into Sunroom takes out Ito. And actually that was pretty good because Ito had been playing Sunroom solo with that op like 4 rounds in a row. So very good play from enemy if they're able to save this op. Get a nice spot here. Oh! Well, the aim punch there, I think, caused Spooky to miss that op shot, unfortunately. But I think if they keep this op, they might be in good shape here. Loss bonus really isn't too much right now. They're only going to get 1,900, but keeping that op, they should be able to get a decent buyout. Is that bomb going to be taken away on the A site? And enemy set up very defensively right now. Kind of a wall of death on all of these exit locations here for Meridian. They're hoping to pick up another gun here. Oh, that flashbang was huge. Anakin falls from that one. That flashbang was nice. Good game sense on these boys on Meridian for sure. Not taking anything for a chance. 29 frags here for Ito. Still leading the pack, but I don't know. So kind of a desperate attempt here now. Enemy in some serious trouble. They absolutely have to pick this round up because they've spent every dollar here and they're not going to have enough for a big buy for the match point round. Kutchi going to be on the site. Spooky holding highway and a 3-man stack over to the B. Smoke grenades. Execute's going to be coming out of the way. Kutchi does get one early. Cars with the trade. 2 for Kutch. Mikey says, I don't think so. Bomb going to be working its way over to the site now, and it will be planted. 3v3. Retake underway. Jew does have a kit. Great positioning by the CTs for this retake, but it ain't going to matter as Ito landed these dome shots with this op from behind. Jew gets one. 2-2 now as Mikey's tucked down to the site, spots the shadow of Anakin, and they fall, and it's all down to Jew inside A main, but the AK spray from Mikey. 2 for him in a very clutch situation. 3 total for the round, and now enemy on match point doesn't have much to go on here. They're probably going to eke out some weird buy. Do whatever they can, obviously. This is for all the marbles, as they say. 2 pistols here on enemy. Meridian, after suffering several losses in a row on their T-half, trying to make up for it now and run these guys over. They have to assume that enemy's economy is not very strong. And that bomb just kind of puts it around. They don't want to take any chances here because they know that Tiny Lady, especially, if they had enough cash for an op, she got one, might be in some trouble there. Oh no, Kutchi goes down. It opens things up here. Mikey follows it up. Tiny Lady falls. And that's huge. It's probably all but GG here. This boost is going to be coming in. Anakin does get one underneath boost here. Deep Rock waiting in the weeds. All down to Jew and Spooky. M4 and a scout to try to stop these Meridian boys from getting this bomb down. I don't know if Deep Rock saw the head of Jew there or not, but they're working out of the side. Maybe if they time this one right, they have a few flashbangs. Jew picked up an AK now and a Molotov. And the bomb's taken away. They're going to have to do something here. Jew does get one. Flank, though. Nice trade from Deep Rock. Right now, it's all down to Spooky. He pulls out another flashbang in a clutch situation. Ain't going to happen. 16-11, this game goes to the boys over at Meridian. Don't know if anybody's watching this or not, but live anyway. It's a demo cast for Team Meridian. My name is Izon, and this is CSGM, and as always, you frag, we cast.